Yankee Stadium last night, Mother Nature wanted to be a part of the affair. It was, but it did not shut down the Orioles. The home runs kept on coming, 3 of them, 1 inning. Orioles went on to win it 8-1. Is today the day they find out they clinch a spot in the postseason? Well, they can help their cause with a W in Game 2. It's the Orioles on Massena. Welcome back to New York after a rainy night last night and an Orioles win. Cloudy skies, but at least right now, no rain. Orioles-Yankees, Game 2. Well, this could be the day that the Orioles find out indeed they are going to go to the postseason as a wild card team. Of course, if they can win all 3 against the Yankees, it won't matter what happens with the other ball clubs. And they got that first one last night. An 8-1 win, rained all game long, but they got the job done. Now we are in October. The September is one to remember for the Orioles. Take a look at the numbers, both as a team and individually. First of all, the ball club 16-11, tied for 3rd best in the month in the AL. The batting average was 13th, and their runs were 11th. So a team that had relied on offense all year turned to pitching. ERA starters 6th best. The bullpen number 1. The individual team leaders, J.J. Hardy coming on strong here at the end of the year, led them in average 13 RBIs. Mark Trumbo with the 7 home runs and 12 across the plate. And then, perhaps the least likely of all, Ubaldo Jimenez going 3-1 with a 2.31 ERA in September. And Kevin Gausman, the star of today and tomorrow for the Orioles, with that 2-2 record, 3.34. I mean, Mike Bordick, a pretty incredible September in the way you would not have expected it.
No, exactly. You know, their second winningest month this year, and they've done it 2 different ways. Back in June when they had 19 wins, they did it totally with offense. I mean, they were knocking the cover off the ball. They're averaging over 6 runs per game. Well, this month it's all been about pitching. The starters have stepped up. The bullpen has been outstanding after hitting a little bump in the road back in August, and they're getting the timely hits when they need them. But they're starting to get the offense going again. So it seems like everything's starting to come together at the right time for this team, and that's a manager's dream. I mean, the Orioles are looking pretty good right now.
Now, the starters are kind of challenging one another to do better than the last guy on the mound. Wade Miley will try and best the last 2 who are pretty darn good.
Yeah, well, Wade Miley has been outstanding his last 2 starts. Probably would have been better. Had a start in Tampa where he threw 4 innings of shutout ball, but came out with back spasms. This was his last start, 8 2/3. He was dominant. Reason why, the slider, he was hammering in the bottom of the strike zone. Great one right there. That is the key to Wade Miley having success. He's got to work the fastball down and play that hard slider off the heater. Well, if he does that, he's going to have success. He's looking to do that here again. I mean, most of these starters have really turned the corner here the month of September. Their confidence is high, and they're veteran guys. You know, they know how to do it. They know how to make the in-game adjustments. He's going to have to do that again today.
And the Orioles hope the home runs that came in that 1 inning will continue over many innings for the remainder of however long this season goes. Orioles, Yankees, Game 2 coming up from New York. by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. Overcast day and the wind again blowing in from left field as it was last night. Our BGE home game time temperature 63 degrees. BGE home, Baltimore's home team for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical. Why would you call anyone else? Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Orioles, brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares, nothing to hide. Transparency. Jones, Kim, and Machado, Trumbo, Wieters, and Davis, Scope, Bourne, and Hardy. For Mark, continues to hit the long ball against this club. Career 15 of them.
Let's take a look at Luis Severino's pitch arsenal this season. The fastball 57% of the time. It is a good one. Mid to high 90s with the heater. A slider and a changeup, but inconsistencies with those two off-speed pitches led him to the bullpen. Rough start as a starter this year. 21 games, 10 starts, and he got hammered. The earned run average jumping way up there. It's at 5.75 right now. Much better pitcher out of the bullpen for the Yankees, making this start today, and will be on a pitch count. Around 50 pitches. Manager Joe Girardi said, well, that's when they're going to start looking at pulling him out of this ball game. So he's going to try to attack the strike zone early. Orioles offense better be ready for the fastball.
The Orioles get a break and away today with Severino starting. This would have been Masahiro Tanaka's day to start, and the Yankees made the decision last week that they were going to shut Tanaka down. They felt he'd pitched enough. There's nothing on the line for them. And then you get back into that old thing about what about the other teams who want the Orioles to lose, who were going, wait a minute, yeah. There's a lot at stake. Anyway, it would have been Tanaka's start. He's not out there, and Severino is. And Adam Jones will lead it off. Adam, the long ball last night that kicked off their big 3 home run inning, 6 runs, 5 hits, 3 homers in the 5th. Adam got it started with his 29th, a solo shot to lead off the inning. Goes after the fastball for a strike.
How about Adam Jones? Home run in last night's ball game to lead off the inning. 14 home runs this season. Last night took Pineda deep to start that huge 5th inning for the Orioles. Ended up hitting 2 more home runs that inning.
Way up in the air, shortstop best angle. Torreyes. Wind will blow it over a bit, and he'll put it away. And Jones retired on a couple of pitches.
And take a look at the rest of the defense here behind Severino. Gardner, Hicks, and Austin in the Yanks outfield. Torreyes, Castro up the middle, Headley and Teixeira on the corners, and Romine will do the catching this afternoon.
That'll bring Kim to the plate. Young-Soo Kim, 4-game hit streak. He extended it last night, 1 for 3, hitting at .308. That batting average, by the way, is the best for American League rookies at .308. He's the only American League rookie hitting over 300. And I found something out last night I did not know. Learned something every day. He does qualify for rookie standings as far as the numbers are concerned. He is a Rookie of the Year candidate. He's had enough at bats. For all the other categories, for all players, you have to have 3.1 at bats per game, 162 of them. But for rookies, when you're talking about the numbers for rookies, you only have to have 1.5 at bats per game. And he's got them. So he's now listed among the leaders on the rookie leaderboards.
Yeah. Well, he's having a great year.
0-2 delivery will go to left field. Gardner is out there today, and he'll put it away. 2 down. Couple in the air to get the first 2 Orioles out. All Oriole fans, I'm sure, know what's at stake here today. If the Orioles can win this and then get some help tonight with a Toronto, Detroit loss, then the Orioles are going to the postseason. And a win today, and either the Jays or Tigers lose, they'll clinch a berth. If the Orioles win and both the Jays and Tigers lose, the Orioles would host the wild card game at Camden Yards. So that's what's at stake today. Unfortunately, for those of us who'd like to be doing the scoreboard watching all this game's going on, those games are tonight.
Right.
Toronto-Boston, 7 o'clock game, and the Detroit-Atlanta game also will be a 7 o'clock game. Manny Machado. Manny started with an 0 for 5 in the ball game last night. Gallardo had the big win, a run on 2 hits over 6 last night, the starter. Well, that's a big start for Severino. That didn't take long. He retires the side in order, picking up his 64th strikeout in 68 innings. Oriole fans on hand, wanting to be part of the celebration. Take a look at the lineup for Joe Girardi's Yankees. It'll be Gardner, Hicks, and Castro, Butler, Teixeira, Headley, Romine, Austin, and Torreyes. Chase Headley against the Orioles, solid .293 average.
Let's take a look at Wade Miley's pitch arsenal, coming off his best performance as an Oriole. The last start lasting the 8 2/3. And his fastball was very good that game, keeping it down below the knees, working the slider off that pitch. Huge win for Miley. 5.40 earned run average, only sitting .286. He has given up the 24 long balls, but if he continues to throw the ball the way he has his last 2 starts, should be a good one for Miley.
And Brett Gardner did not play in the ball game last night, back in. The delivery, first ball hitting in the air, left center. Jones coming over, Kim coming over. Jones wants it, and Adam will put it away. So a pitch in and out.
Nice play there by Adam Jones, and he screamed everybody off that one. Take a look at the rest of the Orioles defense. Kim and Bourne will join Jones, Hardy and Scope up the middle, Machado and Davis on the corners, and Wieters once again behind the plate.
For Miley against the Yankees once this season on the 4th of September. Took a loss, gave up 4 runs, 5 hits in 5 innings. He had a season high 4 walks for the 3rd time this year in that ball game against the Yankees. He is 0-1 lifetime this year against them, and 0-3 lifetime against New York. Here in this ballpark, he has no record in 3 starts at Yankee Stadium with a 4.7 ERA. Pitch is taken for a strike. Aaron Hicks again getting the start in center field. The player the Yankees want to take a look at. Decisions to be made regarding next season. He'll go down the line. That'll be a base hit. Kim's going to chase it. He's going to go to second. And Hicks will go in with a stand-up double with 1 down. Let's take a look at our PNC inside the numbers.
Now Wade Miley's last 2 starts, he has been rolling. Actually went 4 innings against Tampa Bay. Didn't give up any runs, so came out because of back spasms, but carried that great success over to his last start against Arizona. 8 2/3, 7 hits, just 1 run, but 11 punch-outs, tying a career high. 14 Ks and 1 walk in his last 2 starts. Well, he's been pounding the bottom of the zone with the heater and slider, and that is the key for him to have success.
So now Castro with an RBI chance. Hicks on at second base. Starlin Castro, the second baseman, he did not play in the game last night against Miley. 3 for 18, and will take the pitch down low for a ball. The Yankees last night were 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position against the Orioles. They are dead last. Joe Girardi's club 15th as a team, hitting .227 in these situations on the year. However, up until last night, they had done really well against the Orioles. That'll go to second on a skip. No, he caught it, and a double play will be turned. Ball did not hit the ground. Eldon Galbraith, the second base umpire, made the call on it. The Yankees are looking, believing the ball came off the ground to Jonathan Scope. They make the out at second base again, just in case. Girardi is on his way out to the crew chief, Fielding Culberth, who made the call.
The ball smoked right there, and Jonathan Scope making sure. But how about the rest of the infield? So Hardy will complete the double play. Take a look here. Call was caught in the air. Looks like it's trapped right there. And Jonathan Scope flips it on to second base.
Umpires are going to meet to discuss it. We'll see whether or not that discussion affects that double play. For being selected, 500 more for every Oriole home run hit today. You can grab a home run Rich's scratch offs before they're going, gone. You could win up to $50,000. Visit mdlottery.com/baseball. So the umpires got together. None of them said they saw the ball hit the ground, so it was an out as originally called. That is not a challengeable play. Whether or not a ball is a catch or no catch can only be challenged if it's in the outfield, not in the infield. Nor are the umpires allowed to go back and look at a replay on their own discretion. It is not a play that can be reviewed. So the only thing they could do was meet and see if another umpire felt differently. They didn't.
Orioles catching a break there.
Yeah, that's a big play.
Huge play.
You got a runner on at second base, one down, and they turn the double play to get out of the inning. So Severino quickly back out on the mound. Here's Mark Trumbo. Mark with a home run last night, a 1 for 5, couple of RBIs, part of that 3-homer inning in the 5th. Severino's pitch to him down the line, right field. It's in the corner, blowing further and off the glove and into the seats. That is the wind blowing that ball further than Austin thought it was going to go. He had that, he thought, lined up to make a catch. It ends up either an error or a ground rule double.
Yeah, you got to know the elements when you come out onto the field. This ball looked like a routine fly ball, but it kept pushing away hard. Austin out there off the end of the glove, and then it's a crash and burn into the corner down there. And he took him a while to get up, so he just tipped off the fingers.
He was in full flight there.
Yeah, he goes down hard.
It was hard on that hip. So that is going to be a double. The Trumbo comes right back and picks up a double for the Orioles to start the second inning. And here's Matt Wieters, who had an 0 for 4 in the ball game last night. He'll take it away. Orioles went 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position in the ball game last night. Boy, would they love to jump out early here. Torreyes getting in behind the runner at second base. That's going to go to center in the air. Hicks right at him. One away.
We'll take a look at our Jeep inside the numbers. Luis Severino, big time difference in earned run average as a reliever and a starter, and he's done this since 1913. The differential, how much bigger can it get? 8.59 as a starter, relegated to the bullpen, and he has been dominant with a .39 earned run average. 11 relief appearances. He's 3-0 with that 3.9 earned run average. But as a starter, remember back in spring training, he made this team. He made the rotation. He was 0-8 with an 8.59 earned run average. His secondary pitches just weren't playing up. As a starter, they play much better out of the bullpen.
Chris Davis with a runner on at second base. Chris an 0 for 6 off Severino. Modified shift on as they hold Torreyes on the shortstop side of the bag, and they keep Headley in the middle between short and third. That's because Chris has had a couple of hits into left field when the shift was completely employed. So they're trying to shut that hole down a little bit. 1-1 delivery on the way, and that'll bounce. Severino is only 22 years old. He broke in with the Yankees at the big club last year. 11 starts. He went 5-3. Very fine 2.89 earned run average out of the Dominican Republic. His major league debut at the age of 21. Young years. And as Buck Showalter said before the game, he's got a very live arm. 2-1 delivery to him, looking for the outside corner. Won't get the call.
Yeah, he's been cutting it loose here early on in this ball game. Very well aware that he's under a pitch count right around the 50 pitches. So seeing 97, 98 miles an hour consistently from Severino.
Little discussion. Romine is doing the catching today. He's out to have a word with him. Larry Rothschild lined up the pitchers who will follow in his stead here in this ball game. Chris Davis. Chris with a 3-game hit streak, 2 for 3 in the ball game last night, and that one is there for a strike, and the count goes 3-1. Chris's bat has been heating up here over the last 7 ball games. Not necessarily home runs, but he's picking up base hits. He's getting on base. 5 for his last 12. Double, 3 runs scored. No home runs, and we'll take the walk. Well, the Orioles first and second, one out. Limited tickets for any potential wild card or division games at Camden Yards still available. The only way to guarantee access, placing a deposit on full or partial plans for next year. Go to Orioles.com/postseason. Place your deposits. 2 on and 1 out. Jonathan Scope, talking about hot bats. He too has got a 3-game hit streak. Big night last night. 5 RBIs twice this year. He has had 5 RBI games.
Yeah, started heating up in Toronto, and he carried it over here to this series. First game, whistling one off the right field wall, and then a 3-run bomb. With that space between the O's and the Yanks. 5 for 11 with a homer and 5 steaks.
Pitch will be way inside. Jonathan had been in a slump till the final game in Toronto. He also, prior to last night, had not picked up an RBI in 15 games. But he got out of that big time with the 5 last night. A little roller. Only play is going to be at first. Severino, fastball, gets it there in time. Runners will move up, and there are 2 down.
Some pretty good pitches. He's rushing it up there 98 miles an hour. You kind of forget about that slider, and he's thrown some real good ones at the bottom of the zone. None of these sliders have spun up in the middle of the plate. Everything buried down and away to the righties.
So Michael Bourne, big at bat early in this game here in the 2nd inning. The Orioles have 2 in scoring position. Bourne, a couple of hits and 4 at bats in the ball game last night. Here's a chance for the Orioles, a base hit to get 2. Bourne will take it inside, and Romine really had a reach for that. He was set up down and away, and it came up and in. Buck Showalter saying after the ball game last night he hopes Michael Bourne is in the plans for the Orioles, not just for the remainder of this year. He really likes having him in the ball club and would like to see him back next season.
Oh my. A bona fide base stealer. They can wreak havoc out there and put the pressure on opposing teams' defense. That is some money right there, and the Orioles have been on their wish list for a couple years now.
2-0 delivery on the way. He takes it. It'll be there for a strike. The Orioles have scored a lot of these runs with 2 down this year. They've got a solid 242 team batting average with runners in scoring position and 2 out. 2-1 delivery, and he swings through it. Boy, you're right. Severino's coming like it's the 9th inning.
Yeah.
He's bringing it all. He's leaving nothing.
Yep, nothing to hold back on, right? I mean, he's not feeling his way through a ball game and trying to find out how to manipulate facing a lineup 3 or 4 times in a game. He knows his pitches are limited, so he is on pedal to the metal.
2-2 delivery on the way, and there's a big hit into right center field. That'll score Trumbo. That'll score Davis. Bourne comes through with a 2 RBI, 2 out base hit, and the Orioles take the lead.
Well, another big walk for Chris Davis. Doing that all year long, but Michael Bourne, what an impact he is starting to make on this team. Huge clutch 2 out hit, 2 strike 2 out hit on a high fastball, 97 miles an hour. How the heck do you get on top of this? Well, let's take a look how. Right there, middle of the plate, and he starts his swing at the top of the zone. That's how you cover the top of the strike zone right there. Clutch knock for Bourne.
Bourne now has 8 RBIs in 23 games with the Orioles. Pitch taken for a strike on the inside corner. J.J. Hardy in the number 9 spot again with a hot bat, an 8-game hit streak. 1 for 4 in the ball game last night. Bourne with the speed at first. That'll catch the corner for a strike. Manny Gonzalez, our home plate umpire, loud and clear on those. 0-2. Boy, what a big hit. Here's the 0-2 delivery on the way inside. That's what we were talking about here in the month of September that's now gone. Now you look at the overall numbers for the Orioles on the year and even in September, and you go, how can they be in the playoff mix? Because the numbers, many of them just aren't there. But it's been the key hits. They found a way to get big hits, to get runs. And their starting pitching has been better than it's been all year by guys you just wouldn't expect it from, like Jimenez. Here's one. Bourne got it. 2 RBIs, scoring Trumbo, Davis. Orioles lead it 2-0. promised land.
Yeah, well, you know, the Orioles, 5 months of actual terrible baseball on the road. They have really turned it around here in September. How about this recent road trip? 3-1 with a .264 batting average. Runs per game starting to get up there a little bit, but the starters earned run average at .222, and the bullpen has been lights out.
Pitch is taken down low. Billy Butler. Butler did not play in the game last night. He's the DH with the left-hander on the mound. These Yankees are 24-26 against left-handed starters. That is 10th in win percentage against lefties in the American League. And they get the lefty on the mound for the Orioles, looking for his 3rd win as an Oriole and his 10th win overall. With the O's, 2-3, ERA of 6.38. This is his 11th start as an Oriole. The O's have gone 4-6 in the games Miley has started for them.
Yeah, it took them a little while to kind of settle in. Sometimes tough for players that have been traded with their feet underneath them. A lot of things going on in Wade Miley's life. Just had a baby born.
Yeah.
Just got back yesterday.
1-2 delivery on the way. That'll be outside. He came over from Seattle. That was on July 31. He's been a workhorse throughout his career. 2-2 delivery on the way, and a chopper that will go foul off the bat of Butler. So Wade trying to put one away, not only for the Orioles, but for the new member of the family here. His first start as a daddy with the new member born. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Shift on in the infield against Butler. And another one that he'll fight off. Just chop that one on top of it. 2-2.
A good late bite right there on the breaking ball from Miley. Get that good late finish. And breaking ball sometimes looks like it's just a meatball coming in there. That bite at the end is why hitters get on top of it. Most pitchers with the good breaking ball, that's what the result is.
Again, the 2-2 delivery on the way, and Butler will foul that one off. Butler has always played well against the Orioles. Days in Kansas City. He's a .299 lifetime hitter against the Orioles and has 10 home runs in his career. Parts or complete 10 major league seasons for him now. Kansas City played from 07 to 14. Pitch will be taken, and the count goes to 3-2. So Butler giving Miley a workout here in this at bat. Teixeira and Headley due up for the Yankees here in the 2nd inning. 3-2 delivery, and he comes in and gets him.
That is nasty right there. That is a Wade Miley pitch. A hard slider down and in. Comes out of his hand like a fastball. 87 miles an hour and just disappearing under the hands. And the shoelaces off of Butler. Beautiful slider.
Miley gets his first K. Here is Mark Teixeira in his final 2 games with the Yankees. Fouls that one off. For Teixeira against the lefties this year, only .222 batting average, and the overall just .204. He's gone 1 for 8 against Miley in his career. Miley working the inside corners on these right-handers.
Yeah, you get him a little flinchy, wanting to pull the trigger quick on the breaking ball or the fastball inside, and then you drop that hammer in there. So you have the good success. Of course, you can backdoor it as well, but Miley very comfortable driving the ball inside on the right-handers.
Gets ahead of Teixeira, ball in 2 strikes. And Mark will take one real close. Teixeira came out of the ball game early last night, ended up with only a couple of plate appearances, only 1 at bat. 0 for 1, did have a sac fly. 2-2 delivery to him, again got jammed, and will fight that one off. They'll have the ceremonies for Teixeira tomorrow in his final game here in his major league career. Ceremonies planned before the game. Teixeira takes it down low. 86 on that one, and a 3-2 count. And you can see how quickly Miley works as well. That's one thing the Orioles starters during the string, where they've been so good, all have done.
Oh yeah, their tempo has been perfect.
3-2 delivery. Teixeira fights it off.
And think about Miley, if he starts being more aggressive in the strike zone like he has been the last couple of starts, and more Worked him below the knees with the breaking ball. Man, oh man, that makes everybody happy out in the field because they know they're going to get action. It's either going to be a ground ball or a strikeout.
He got him. Miley will pick up a couple of Ks as Teixeira called out on strikes.
What an effort here by Miley to get Teixeira every pitch on the inside corner, whether it's a heater or a slider. Look at the Mercedes-Benz pitch track. It is just filled up that inner edge. A beautiful pitch to finish off Teixeira there.
Chase Headley barely has time to get into the batter's box before Miley's delivering. Headley is 8 for 29 against Miley. He's had more at-bats against the left-hander than anyone else in this Yankee lineup. We'll take the pitch away. How good have the starters been over the last 7 games? The Orioles starters ERA is 2.05. 6 different pitchers involved in those games. It started with Gallardo against Arizona. It was a week and 2 days ago. Then Miley, Bundy, Gausman, Tillman, Jimenez, Gallardo again. That's the 7 pitchers in those 7 games. Who would have thought they would have put together a 2.05 ERA?
I'm telling you, it's been nice to see. And it's one of those things like the Orioles hitters pass the baton. The rotation could do that as well.
2-2 off-speed breaking ball. Headley fights it off. And a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Kevin Gausman is going to pitch in the ball game tomorrow, confirmed by the manager today. Luis Sessa will make the start for the Yankees. How much will that game mean? Nobody knows, and we won't until the night is over. As far as this wild card race is concerned in the American League. There is Kevin, ready to go on Sunday. Breaking ball foul, tipped, held on to, and he gets the strikeout. Strikes the side out here in the 2nd inning. K's against Butler, Teixeira, and Headley. Orioles up 2-0. Twins page in our notebook. Jay Happ starts for Toronto against Boston's Eduardo Rodriguez. There are their records. They play tonight. The Jays lost yesterday. The Tigers and Mariners both won. So the Jays are just a half game ahead of the Tigers, 1 ahead of the Mariners for the 2nd wild card spot. Look at the numbers. Pedroia, last 30 he's hit against Toronto. Ortiz, 62 home runs, 92 RBIs against Toronto in his career, the most he's had in both categories against any opponent. And the Orioles on top now by 1 in the wild card race. Toronto, Detroit, Seattle, all 4 ball clubs in this mix.
Love it. Love it. Makes it good, man. All these teams been in playoff baseball last couple weeks. They pull for the wild card, you know, when you think about that kind of stuff, because the intensity is high for so long. And when a team, you know, obviously I'm thinking about the Orioles because that's a team we see when the momentum starts to build and they play these intense games down the stretch. That stuff just carries right over into the postseason. Wild card teams have had a lot of success in the postseason.
Yep, we showed that the other night. Wild card clubs winning World Series, moving along to World Series if they don't win it. Swing and a miss. Severino with a great pitch on Adam Jones. That's his second strikeout.
Yeah, secondary pitches had been giving Severino a problem this year, but not a problem there. 88 miles an hour, and it looks like it's going to be a fastball away, and it just disappears. The late break staying true and then gone. Adam Jones, impressive pitch.
Severino ended up 0-6 in the 7 starts he had in the first half of the season. ERA of 7.5. That's when he started the bullpen activities and went down and pitched for a while. He's come back. He's 3-2 with a 3.9. 14 games since the All-Star break. Only 3 of those as a starter. This is just his 11th start in 22 appearances this year. Kim flying out to left his first time up. Takes the pitch down low. 2-ball, 1-strike count. Severino also at a quick tempo. 2-1 delivery. Kim will foul that one back. Orioles left fielder carrying one of the hot bats into October. He is 5 for his last 10. A couple of home runs and 5 RBIs. 4-game hit streak. 2-2. That's how he gets there. That one caught a piece of Romine.
Yeah, he has a unique skill, the ability to be able to battle and foul tough pitches off, extending at bat. You know, his average hasn't dipped below 300 all year long. His on-base percentage has been up around 390. It was over 400 the first 4 months of the season. The numbers against right-handers, 326. Pretty impressive stuff from Hyun-Soo Kim, who was actually supposed to be sent down to the minor leagues in spring training.
That one hit out in front of home plate. Severino with a toss over. Kim is retired. 2 down here in the 3rd inning. Orioles reach, and manager Buck Showalter and his wife Angela once again are joining forces with Kids Peace to host the 7th annual Trick or Treat 5K 1-mile walk, a Halloween themed race benefiting children in foster care. The race will be October 29. It will begin and end at Camden Yards. Costumes are encouraged. There will be prizes. A pre and post race party with Buck and Angela as well. The Oriole Bird's going to be there. Get information at Orioles.com/kidspeace. Strike on the outside corner, Manny Machado. Manny a strikeout victim. 0 for his last 17. 0-1 delivery to him, and that'll be foul back. Better have your hitting shoes on in this game, because these pitchers aren't giving you time to think about what's coming next.
I'm telling you, they are aggressive, coming right after you.
Yeah, rocking and rolling. 0-2 delivery on the way. Manny in the air to right field. Got it good. That should end that. Over. Way back in the wall. Goodbye. Home run. Manny Machado delivers the long ball for the Orioles. And they extend their lead to 3-0. His 37th and his 96th RBI.
Pretty impressive swing right there from Manny Machado. Falls behind. Of course, 3 pitches in his first at bat. Fastball, fastball, slider. He goes down swinging. And once again, Severino gets ahead with a couple good fastballs. Tries to outthink Manny Machado and sneak a fastball by him. Machado waiting on it. Right field solo shot.
And the pitch taken low.
Take a look at the swing from Manny Machado. Not trying to do too much. Keeps the front side in and drives it over the right field wall. Pretty sound 2-strike approach, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. 1-0 delivery is there for a strike. $500. Our Maryland Lottery contestant, Eric Kellogg. For Manny, that is his 4th home run against the Yankees this year, the 12th of his career, and he's had 5 of those here at Yankee Stadium. 1-1 delivery, inside out foul ball by Trumbo. So the Orioles continue to pound him out. Now they've got 251 home runs on the year. They've hit 131 at Camden Yards and 120 on the road. That is a pretty good split. The home run leaders. Ground balls off the glove of Severino. That should be an infield hit. No play made. So Trumbo's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Severino was actually too tall on that play.
Right? They get a piece of it, slows it down. Even Trumbo, the infield knock, staying on top of the baseball, beating it down into the ground. Looks like it's going to be a routine comebacker to the pitcher. They can't field the position there. Infield hit for Trumbo, and back-to-back knocks that, well, outfielder is first at bat, infielder this at bat couldn't come down with the ball.
Yeah. So the Orioles get their 4th hit. Wieters, that'll go foul. Well, the home runs we've talked about all year long, chasing, of course, their own franchise record.
Yeah, I mean, the team is full of home run hitters. Trumbo, of course, leading the way. 6 players over 20 home runs. Adam Jones sneaking up on 30 as well. Machado already getting one today. Pounded out 3 in 1 inning in last night's ball game.
Breaking ball taken right at the feet of Romine. Wieters flying out to center field, his first time up. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Orioles as they get to Severino with a couple in the 2nd inning. So far 1, and again these are 2-out RBIs. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Austin up, stopping at second base is Trumbo. So in yet another 2-out rally for the Orioles off Severino this time. They've had a homer and 2 singles with 2 down.
Well, I really don't think you can throw hard enough to get a fastball by this Oriole team. The teams that have the most success really try to slow down the breaking balls. When it's a hard throwing team, the Orioles bats get going. I mean, throwing some tough pitches with some heaters, 97, 98 miles an hour. Just flipping out knocks all over the place right now.
You got to have something else to go with that heater.
Sure do.
Here is Chris Davis. Davis drew a walk, scored. First time up, takes the pitch away. Chris now has drawn 88 walks. It ties him with Springer of Houston for 4th most in the league. Trout with 114 leads the American League in free passes. Pitches at the knees, in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike count with 2 down. Orioles looking for yet another win on the road. 1-1 delivery. That was the negative for the Orioles virtually all year. Now they've moved up to 38-41 on the road. And in the month of September, the Orioles went 9-4 in road games.
How about that?
Yeah. Fire up in the bullpen.
Didn't lose a series. Or haven't
No.
lost a series on the road this month.
Amazing. 2 ball, 2 strike count. They reversed what they had been doing, winning the ball game last night. They'd gone 11 opening series on the road where they lost game number 1 and then came back to win the next 2. And a great pitch down and in. So the strikeout on Davis, 3rd for Severino, but the Orioles get it done. 2 down. Manny Machado goes the other way. The long ball is 37th, and the Orioles lead 3-0.
MVP this season, and he is challenging for the American League MVP. Both sides of the baseball, he's been dominant. Definitely win another Gold Glove, possibly Platinum Glove at third base. Highlight film every night. And offensively, the kid just keeps getting better and better. Unbelievable. Seems like every year he tops something new. So much fun to watch, and a huge reason why the Orioles have had so much success over the last 4 seasons.
Orioles on top here. 3 runs on 5 hits. The Yankees no runs on 1 hit. Manny delivering the long blow for a solo shot, born a 2 RBI 2-out single. Miley will get it in, and it's fouled off. Romine 0 for 1 coming into the ball game late last night. Miley's faced only 6 through the first 2 innings, giving up just the double to Hicks. The Orioles got a real break on a ball that was probably trapped. Was called caught in a double play. They got him out of the inning. Fouled into the photographer's booth. Nice catch.
Yeah. Fair play. Well, I
that
think
goes 0-2.
so important that last inning Miley had, where he struck out the side. You know, the Orioles put 2 runs on the board. The hope is that your pitcher goes out there and puts up a big 0. But how about an exclamation point with the 3 punch-outs in a row?
Yep, Miley coming right at him, and you got a team trying desperately to stay in the ball game. Their season, as far as postseason concerns, all gone. He gets another one. So that's 4 strikeouts in a row for Wade Miley.
Well, you start getting suspicious of the slider down and in, the fastball down by the knees, and you rush a fastball up the upper third of the plate, and it just surprises hitters and gets a bite. That's what Romine looking for there. Miley wins that battle.
1 away here in the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Tyler Austin. Austin an 0 for 1 in the ball game last night. He's 1 for 2 off Miley. Pitch taken for a strike. Great moment before the game today. This is the 55th anniversary of Roger Maris's 61st home run back in 1961 to go ahead of the Babe. And his sons were on hand here today to throw out the first pitch on this record-setting day. Kevin Maris threw out the first pitch, and with him were Roger Jr., Randy, and Rich, 4 sons of the late Roger Maris. 0-2 delivery on the way. Those who not old enough to remember, he went through hell in that season because nobody wanted, I say nobody, wanted Babe Ruth's record broke.
Right.
And he took scuff from everyone everywhere, even in New York. And it got so bad they had to have security around him all the time towards the end of the year. There were just negative press writings about him. Fans booed him even here.
Yeah.
I mean, he went through a very tough season. For everybody that knew him has always said he was a really wonderful man. Great dad. 1-2 pitch in the air down the line in right field. Is there room? Well, yes, there is. Bourne over there makes it look easy. And there are 2 down. Follow the latest Oriole news throughout the postseason by connecting to the team's official social media pages, Orioles.com/connected. Insider access, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. You'll have connecting with your favorite players. The Orioles Bird official tweeter as well. So find out about it at Orioles.com/connect.
You know, the numbers game that baseball is really all about, you know, means so much to people. And you talked about Babe Ruth's numbers, and obviously even when Hank Aaron was going after the home run record, he was taking a bunch of heat for that as well.
Yep. Yeah, those who have set the records and who are great stars, fans oftentimes don't want to see those records broken. Unfortunately, the steroid era has kind of demolished all that stuff. Base hit into left field. Torres will get the 2nd hit for the Yankees. That is a 2-out single here in the 3rd inning.
You wonder when the Yankees are going to start being more aggressive early in a count. Miley is showing time and time again that he is starting aggressive over the plate. Torres jumping on the first pitch fastball for the 2-out knock there.
That'll bring Brett Gardner up, flying out to center field his first time up. Gardner's had a big year against the Orioles, hitting .304, 7 RBIs. Gardner stands in with 2 down and the runner on at first base. Miley with a look over and a throw over. Torreyes falls onto the bag.
One of the best moves in the game, borderline balk move, but one of the best in the business at picking off runners. Sometimes a little surprise move can get a guy. Nice effort right there.
Gardner will take the pitch for a strike. 253 off lefties, 264 righties. He's taken a full season of at-bats against left-handers. Lifetime, he's 5 for 15 against Wade Miley. 0-1 count with 2 down. Orioles the early lead here, 3-0. That one is a heater that's right there as well. And the count quickly goes to 0-2.
Wow. That was a pretty interesting delivery right there. Actually had me fooled. Miley's pickoff move is so good that sometimes even he'll pick off a hitter. And I think Gardner thought he might have been going to first right there.
And then you let up, right? You just let everything relax. 0-2 delivery on the way. That'll bounce. Runner goes down. Leaders will come back to get it. Turn made by Torreyes. He's on at second base. Wild pitch will be charged to Miley.
Take a look at the pitch right here. A breaking ball spikes this one, and Matt Wieters has been reaching out and pretty successful at getting the short hop picks. Can't get that one. Ball kicks up over the glove. Wild pitch.
8th wild pitch of the year by Miley. Puts a runner in scoring position. Second chance Yankees have had. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Gardner. Down to third and foul. He just missed on that one. Count stays at 1-2. A couple of games this afternoon affecting the National League postseason. We'll update you on that when we get a moment.
You saw those numbers right there. That .333 batting average with runners in scoring position. Big reason why the success hasn't been there for Miley, but certainly pitching much better his last couple starts.
Over the bag at first, fair ball. Davis takes it to the bag and the out recorded. No runs, 1 hit, a base runner left on. 3-0 O's. Phillies 5-3 today. Loney had a 2 for 4, 9th home run. How about the man, Tolo Colon? He got the win. He gave up just 2 runs, 5 hits over 5. And the Cardinals beat the Pirates 4-3 today. Jerko a 2 for 4 solo homer. Cardinals 7 pitchers used in the game. The Mets are going to the postseason. That win guarantees them a position. The Giants hanging on for dear life now, with the Cardinals just a half game behind them. Giants and Dodgers are going to play later.
Amazing. Amazing Mets.
Amazing Mets. They've done it. They're going to be in postseason play as a wild card team in the National League.
Wow.
Here is Jonathan Scope. Inside out swing. Fouled away. He grounded out his first time up. That's your National League wild card race at the moment. Only the Cardinals are in it. Miami eliminated.
Well, I think the Mets were kind of favored to start the year, weren't they?
Yeah.
To win the division because of their pitching, but unfortunately, it didn't take too long for that whole rotation to basically just disappear due to injury, and they just had to scramble. And it's unbelievable the job Collins has done. I mentioned Bartolo Colon.
Yeah.
What an amazing story.
Ground ball to short. Torreyes up with that one. We'll get it over there in time. Scope is retired. Fourth inning of Orioles baseball is brought to you by the RAV4 Hybrid. All-wheel drive and unexpected performance. Visit buyatoyota.com. Aaron Thorne, Mike Bordick, fourth inning, Yankee Stadium. One more game left to go. So this is the penultimate day. And a 3-0 lead. 3-5-0 for the Orioles, 0-2-0 for the Yankees. Series season, regular season wrapped up, will be wrapped up tomorrow. Note the start time, 2:30 O's extra, 3 o'clock for the ball game on Masson. Kevin Gausman, Luis Sessa, the scheduled starters in game 162. Will the game of Tigers Cleveland be necessary on Monday? 1 o'clock game, makeup game if they need to. Will all depend on the outcome of ball games tonight. Detroit at Atlanta, Toronto at Boston. Toronto really struggling, trying to hang on for a wild card spot. Pitch is in there for a strike. Bourne, a big 2-out, 2 RBI base hit. Came in the second inning. 3-1 delivery to him. And he is on with a free pass. Severino's second walk.
SAB right there. Last inning, they started to get the Yankee bullpen going, and Joe Girardi before the game had talked about maybe 50 pitches was when they'd start thinking about pulling Severino. Here now up over 60 in a walk to Bourne. Gets Girardi stirring a little bit.
Bullpen is ready. J.J. Hardy, he flied out to right his first time up. Talking about the Blue Jays with the end of September. They went 11-16. In the month of September for the Jays. They started September with a 2-game lead in the East, not just a wild card, but in the division. And in September it fell apart. They're still in it, still in the chase, obviously. And right now it's the Orioles and Toronto in the wild card spots.
Yeah, Blue Jays offense started to get inconsistent, but it was their bullpen that just destroyed their confidence.
High fly ball, center field. Hicks maneuvers under it. Bourne back to first base. 2 down, and that'll be it. Joe Girardi on his way out. Take a look at our PNC minor league report. PNC for the achiever in you.
2016 pitching leaders in the Orioles minor leagues. Matthew Grimes, 11 wins out of Georgia Tech. He's 25 years old. And how about Alex Wells out of Australia? 215 earned run average in 13 starts. He's only 19 years old. Christian Alvaro, 148 punch outs, and there's Jason Stoffel, veteran right-hander, 24 saves.
That will be it for Severino. His season is over, but they are looking forward to a lot more from him. Only 22 years old. They go to the pen.
Around 50 pitches, 66 is what it took this afternoon, only lasting the 3 2/3. Real good fastball, but the Orioles able to touch him for 3 earned runs. He'll give way. Rookie right-hander Jonathan Holder, 2014 6th-round pick for the Yankees. A September call-up, pretty good fastball, low 90s with the heater. Cut it a little bit, has a curve and change to go along with it. In 7 games this season, 6.43 earned run average for Holder. Opponent's hitting .269 overall.
Another guy there really looking for a future. He's only 23 years old. Here's Adam Jones to face him. 2 down, runner on at first base. Adam has struck out and popped out. Bourne is on, picked up a walk. He might take off. Holder, there he goes. Jones fouls it back. Holder's out of Mississippi State, had a great college career, 3 years there, set all kinds of school records. The single season save mark of 21 at 37 wins. From Gulfport, Mississippi, lives in Nashville now, and came all the way up through the entire system of the Yankees this year. He started at single A, double A, triple A, major leagues in 1 year.
Wow, pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah, and good numbers. He was combined. He was 5-1, 16 saves, and a 1.65 ERA, combining all of those levels. Adam Jones, the 0-1 count, 2 down. Orioles up 3-0. Jones rips that one in the air, left center field. Gardner will get over, though. He was playing that way and puts it away. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. Orioles 3, Yankees nothing. Old one to look forward to Miller time later in today's game, brought to you by Miller. The old Yankee Stadium is in that area you just saw that's empty. They turned that into a park, recreation fields, a soccer field, a couple of baseball fields, basketball courts, walking park, right outside of the new stadium where the old one used to be, across the street. Great for the kids here in the Bronx. 3-5-0 for the Orioles, 0-2-0 for the Yankees. Miley, no walks, 4 strikeouts, dominating performance so far. Double Hicks in the first inning, single to Reyes in the third. That's been the Yankee offense so far. We go to the bottom of the 4th. And here is Aaron Hicks. Hicks now with a couple of hits in 3 at-bats in the first 2 games. Off-speed delivery, that tied him up, and it's in there 0-2.
Back-to-back slow breaking balls. Right there. Oh, beautiful pitch. Kind of outguessing Yankee hitters right now.
0-2 delivery, and really fooled him right there. Not a chance.
Man, slow him down, and righties have been so conscious of the inside fastball. Pull on the front hip early, exposed on the slider from Miley. Once again, quick work with 3 pitches.
Oh, Miley's 5th strikeout. That'll bring Castro up. He lined into a big double play in the first inning. After Hicks had doubled with one down, he hit a sharp liner to second. Jonathan Scope was credited with catching it and doubled up Hicks. Replay showed the ball actually was trapped and hit the ground, but it was not a play that they could look at the replay on, so it held down the line, and that will be a foul ball. And the count goes 0-2 on Starlin Castro. Castro stepping out, trying to slow Miley down a little bit. Here's the 0-2 delivery on the way, and he got him on the inside corner. 2 strikeouts here in the 4th inning, 6 in the game.
Man, Miley is spot on right now. So you get ahead, think, oh, there's got to be a slider down and in. He just did it to Hicks. But no, it's a 4-seam fastball holding true on the inside corner. Wheeler's receiving it well, getting the call. Back-to-back Ks for Miley.
He recorded 11 strikeouts this year in a game against Arizona. That one put up in the air by Butler. Bourne is right there, and he's got it. And another quick inning. 1-2-3. Orioles up 3-0. Our Honda do-ups. Kim, Machado, Trumbo when we come back.
From Korea, spring training, he struggled. But I'll tell you what, Buck Showalter started playing him after the month of April, and he never looked back. Batting average never fell below .301. Led the team all year in on-base percentage, up over 400 for most of the year. He's finding ways to get knocks. Picked up 16 doubles, 6 home runs for the O's, and played a pretty solid defense out in left field. Soo Kim, what a story. Probably the most intriguing story on this team this year.
He's got the leading batting average of rookies in the American League. He is 8th in runs, 5th in hits, number 1 in on-base percentage, number 2 in slugging percentage among rookies. He's had 4 outfield assists, 16 multi-hit games, 7th most among rookies in the American League. That one will go to left field. Gardner was playing over and will make the catch. One down here in the 5th inning. Through the end of the regular season, the Orioles are donating $5 for every stream and download of Jeannie Cherry's Don't Miss the Magic. Stream it on SoundCloud or download it iTunes. Details at mastonsports.com. Here's Manny Machado. Machado, the big home run coming in the 3rd inning, and struck out. He got out of an 0 for 17 with his 37th home run.
A 2-strike home run.
Check swing foul. The Bourne double, a single rather, and 2 RBIs in the second inning, 2 down. Machado, home run, 2 down. Holder with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Off the cement. Manny with a 1-2. We may see a stream of pitchers. Blyer's up for the second time. 1-2 delivery upstairs, reaching.
You see the catcher Romine pushing the glove down to the earth. You better get the ball down. Keep elevating pitches like that, and it is going to be a short outing.
Manny, the Oriole leader in hits, 186. In the air, right field. It'll be put away by Austin. A couple of fly ball outs here in the 5th inning. For every Orioles walk, Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield contributes $50 to support Be More for Healthy Babies. Been 465 walks, $23,250. Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield encourages each of us to take that first step towards a healthier and more active lifestyle. Trumbo 2 for 2. A couple of base hits, the double, single, run scored, 5-game hit streak for him. He's now picked up 3 hits in the first 2 games of the series and 7 at bats. Holder with the 0-1. It'll be taken down low for a ball.
Monster month really for Trumbo as well. 7 home runs he picked up here in the month of September. Some big ones too. Game winners in there.
5-homer lead on Dozier and Encarnacion now. That hit him in the batter's box with spin. He's the Orioles RBI leader for the year, 108. That ranks 6th in the American League. He and Manny Machado have led the team in extra base hits. Manny's got 78. Trumbo's got 75. One and 2. Outfield a bit shaded to right. And the fastball by Holder is going to miss up high. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Holder made his major league debut against the Orioles September 2. Pitched 1 inning. Got out of it with a strikeout. He's a 6th-round pick from the 14 draft. 2-2 delivery on the way. Trumbo of the end of the bat. That's in the Bermuda Triangle. And did he catch that? Whoa! Dropped it. That's a base hit.
Pretty close.
Tried to cover that up. Torreyes got back there. He was the only one who was going to have a chance. With his back to the infield, made the dive.
Yeah, look at the effort here. Just out of his reach, and may have had a shot. Had he not, when he took off and took his initial drop step, he looked to the outfield just to see where they were. And a look before the play. You can go get that ball without any hesitation.
So Trumbo's got a 3-hit ball game. 3 times up, 3 times on. Mark has had 41 multi-hit games now. He's only had 1 4-hit game. This is his 8th 3-hit ball game. 2 down. Orioles get hit number 6. Matt Wieters, 1 for 2, is flied out, base hit.
Matt Wieters caught every game this month? Man, it seems like it.
It'll be a strike in the inside corner.
He started the season kind of splitting time with Caleb Joseph. And once he felt healthy, got his legs underneath him, he just did not want to come out of that lineup.
Hitting the ball as well right now as he has all year long. That'll bounce, runner will stay. This is Matt's 123rd game for the Orioles. Caleb Joseph has been in 49 ball games.
Caleb actually caught.
Caleb has had one start in September. I keep forgetting it's not September anymore. It's October.
That's right. Yeah.
2 ball, 1 strike. We do know for sure that Matt has caught every game.
Every game
this month.
Well, that's what I meant.
I know you did. That's why I was going to just make sure everybody understood. Every game this month he's caught. 2 ball, 2 strike count with 2 down. Trumbo off first base. 2-2 delivery on the way. Matt fists that one back into the screen. Concern right now will be, of course, with all that goes on for the postseason. The Orioles are so close to. And then the question of where will Matt Wieters be next year? Will he wear an Orioles uniform or be somewhere else?
Well, it's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, I think Wieters top catching free agent on the market right now.
2 ball, 2 strike count. Shift on against him. That's going to be in the dirt. Good stop made by Romine. Full count, 3-2. 3-2, 2 down. Teixeira moves behind Trumbo at first base. Wayne Kirby sticks the stopwatch in his pocket. Don't need it anymore. Runner goes, and we'll do it again. Great stop. There aren't many first base coaches who could have made that play.
Yeah, keeping it in the infield, very important. A good thing you put the stopwatch in the back pocket.
Always be ready. Moving. There you go. Right there.
Smile never leaves his face. I know that.
Runner goes, 3-2. He doesn't get a chance on that one. So Wieters fighting him off. 3 ball, 2 strike count. Adam Jones. His good buddy Wayne Kirby down there letting him have it for just the slightest bobble of that ground ball.
It doesn't matter. Anything happens in a ball game, their eyes go on each other.
Right away. Here's the 3-2 again, and a towering fly ball to right field. It's going to be in the yard and caught just shy. Austin to get it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 3-0 O's. Is brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. And by M&T Bank, understanding what's important. Overcast day here in the Bronx, New York, but no rain. The Orioles looking to get that much closer to a playoff spot. Wild card team will help their own cause out here. If the Orioles could sweep the Yankees in this series, won't matter what happens anyway, but if the Orioles can come away with a victory, here in this ball game, and either the Jays or Tigers lose in tonight's games, they will have clinched a postseason berth. If the Orioles win, both those teams lose, Jays and Tigers, there'll be a wild card game at Camden Yards. Mark Teixeira. Teixeira, strikeout victim. Wade Miley, no walks, 6 strikeouts. Wow. That's what he's been doing to Yankee hitters for a full 4+ innings.
Yeah, a great changeup right there. Been saving that pitch.
2-1 delivery. Teixeira gets one to hit. He's got a base hit. Leadoff single for Mark Teixeira here in the 5th. An annual fan favorite has returned to the 2017. It's that pet calendar you love, presented by Pet ER, on sale at Orioles.com/pet calendar, on sale at the ballpark or at the official team store in York. Proceeds benefit Barks, Baltimore Animal Rescue and Care Shelter. Each calendar, 16 months worth. It's yours to grab right now. Go to Orioles.com/pet calendar. Teixeira's out of the game. Ref Snyder has come on to run for him, so Mark Teixeira will have one more day in a Yankee uniform tomorrow. Came out early in the ball game last night. The Ref Snyder running. Nobody out here in the 5th. And he's back to the bag. 3 hits for the Yankees. Only a 3-0 lead, but it seems more than that because the Yankees have been made to look flat by Miley's perfection here early in the ball game. But it's kind of like let the sleeping dog lie. You want to continue to get him out. Don't let him get momentum developed here in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's only the 5th inning. Chase Headley, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Will take the pitch inside. One of the few 2-0 counts Miley's had in the game. He's been throwing all first pitch strikes, getting ahead of hitters. Headley with Romine waiting on deck. I think he'd like that one back. 2-1.
How about Miley's ball and strike ratio? 33 strikes to the 19 balls. The efficient pitch count number, 62. Well, throwing another gem right now.
2-1, short lead. Roller will go foul. So the count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miley looking for that ground ball to get a double play here. He's had more strikeouts than anything else. 2 ball, 2 strike delivery on the way, and that'll be outside. Off speed pitch again at 73. The veteran Headley 0 for 3 in the first 2 games. Solid year against the Orioles, hitting .293 coming into this ball game against the O's with 7 RBIs. That one is a walk, and now it gets a little sketchy. 2 on, nobody out.
Yeah, you see the frustration, missing with the slow breaking ball, and the 3-2 pitch not close enough to entice the swing.
Romine coming up, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Austin Romine, 4 long balls, 24 RBIs, limited play. There are your 2 Yankee base runners. Orioles up 3-0 in the ball game. And the pitch is taken for a ball. Yankees 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. They've only left 1. That was in the 3rd inning. 1-0 delivery. That one wrapped towards third base. Manny Machado's going to get 1. Makes the throw to first, off the mark. Good play by Davis. Made sure that ball didn't get away. So the force out on Ref Snyder at third. Fielder's choice, Romine.
Pretty good play right there by Manny Machado. Ball chopped down. A little slow to turn a double play up the middle. So Manny coming on in, stepping on third, gets the force there. Yanks it across the body a little bit. Nice play by Davis coming off the base, saving it from heading up the right field line. Take a look at Manny. Get the footwork going towards the base. Get that easy lead out.
Now here's Tyler Austin on the big cut. See the 4 home runs he has put up. All of them have been to right field in this ballpark. That one he tears into. Kim's going to cut it off. Coming around to score. Headley stopping at second base. Romine. Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 game. RBI Austin.
Ball elevated a little bit. And Austin jumps all over it. Fortunately for the Orioles, didn't get it elevated. Just a line drive. Out to Kim in left field. Take a look at the swing here, and it comes off the bat hot. Almost beating Kim to the wall. Nice job cutting it off and getting back into the infield. And a double play in order.
So Austin gets his 11th RBI in his 30th game. Torreyes, a base hit his first time up. 4 hits for the Yankees. First and second, 1 out. And the pitch taken down low for a ball. Inning in which Miley has not been able to get those first pitch strike-ins that we were seeing through the first 4 innings. The walk to Headley is the run that is scored for the Yankees. 1-0 count. And that one's going to be outside.
Getting ahead crucial against this Yankees team. Historically, the Yankees will take a bunch of pitches, typically make a starting pitcher work, but if it's pound and strike 1, they're going to get more aggressive. In this inning, he's lost that feel for the zone.
And not really close on any of these 3 pitches. Torreyes 3-0 count, 1 down, taking all the way. It's in there for a strike. Torreyes, .320 average against the Orioles this year in limited games. Dave Wallace, pitching coach, moving around a little bit over there. That one's there as well. He wanted to go to first.
Well, those are some quality pitches, though, he's made in this ball game. Inside to the right-handers, just painting in there. Any one of these righties swing at that, they're just going to pull it foul. It's either on the corner or just off the edge.
He got him. Big comeback by Miley. Fell behind 3-0 and then gets his 7th strikeout.
Unbelievable finish here with the final 3 pitches. Take a look at the Mercedes-Benz pitch track. Work him away to start the AB. Command the strike zone. All 3 on the inside corner to get Torreyes.
So now 2 down, 2 on. And Gardner was flied out and grounded out. Gardner's hit only .230 with runners in scoring position this year. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded out, flied out. Off the end of the bat, foul. Miley trying to work his way out of a little bit of a jam here in the 5th inning. Orioles up 3-1. Veteran Brett Gardner. Outfield moves in on him and left Kim, center Jones. Bourne stays back in right. And a roller down to first that's going to go foul. Well, Gardner will come back with a 2-strike count.
Good pitches right here. The sliders on the outside corner. Gardner just pulling off.
Manny Gonzalez, home plate umpire, takes the whisk broom to the plate. Romine, Austin, the runners, and the pitch taken down low. A 1-ball, 2-strike count. Matt with the block on that one.
Good block there. Whole body over in front of it.
One-two delivery. Gardner takes it. Tough pitch to take. Good eye outside to him. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, perfect pitch from Miley. That's what Matt Wieters wanted there. A hard slider. Starts on the plate, works itself just off. Perfect location, down and away.
2-2 delivery on the way, and Gardner goes towards second. Scope's got a force there and gets it. And you see the runner pointing in, saying, "I don't think he got me." And Joe Girardi is asking everybody to hold up. Close play at second base on a ball not hit that hard. Looks like they'll get the out and won't challenge. It's a 3-1 game. There'll be a whole lot of magic before the midnight hour. Orioles 3, Yankees 1. More bullpen.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them down in the Yankees bullpen. This time Richard Blyer, the big lefty, coming out. A nice little roll since the All-Star break. Scoreless. A 2.14 earned run average in his 21 innings. 13 punch-outs, only the 3 walks. So all over the dish. Opponent's hitting .238. Lefties are having some trouble.
He goes to work and gets a strike on Chris Davis. Austin has come on to play at first base, and Ref Snyder goes into right field where Austin had been. In the air by Davis, center field. Hicks is back there and puts it away. I want to remind you, you can download and make a donation in doing so of Don't Miss the Magic. Available for free via streaming or download on SoundCloud. Orioles Charitable Foundation donating $5 to Shannon's Fund for each stream or download through Sunday. Established, of course, in memory of the former front office Oriole PR, Shannon O'Baker. That's through Sunday, so get at it.
Yeah, what a great cause. And Brad Brock's wife actually writing and singing that song.
Here's Jonathan Scope, 0 for 2. He has grounded out twice. The lines to second and a base hit over the head of Castro. And he smoked that one. So he gets a base hit, 1 for 3, and a 4-game hit streak with it. The Orioles have their 7th hit of the ball game.
Well, Jonathan Scope starts whistling balls to right center field. You know he's locking in. They're a sigh of relief as it eludes Castro at second base, just up over the head.
That'll bring Michael Bourne up. 2 RBI base hit and a walk. Asks for a timeout at the plate. Bourne ended the ball game. Last 2 at bats with a couple of singles last night. Starts this ball game out with a base hit and a walk and 2 RBIs. Left-hander with a look over to first base. Bourne will take the breaking ball. That's going to be outside. Holder worked an inning and a third. Gave up 1 hit. The rest zeros. Swing and a miss as he came back in with that pitch. 2-1. Bourne gets back to the bag. Or Scope, rather, back to the bag. Flyers' last appearance was on the 29th against Boston. Worked 1-2-3 inning. 2-1 delivery, and that's there. Working inside outside here on Michael Bourne. Count goes 2-2.
So splits on Michael Bourne, raking the lefties this season. Good strength going to left field. He keeps that front side in nicely.
3-ball, 2-strike count. Bobby Dickerson with the signs from third he was looking at, see whether or not Scope might be taking off here. He does not, and he walked him. Third walk picked up by the Orioles. 2 on, 1 out. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the Orioles may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Orioles. Yates in the bullpen. A stream of relievers as we are in the 3-1 ball game. Strike taken. Hardy here in the 6th inning. The Orioles get a couple on, only 1 away.
Need that big hit, that timely hit here in this inning. Great opportunity. Maybe 1 or 2 more runs that will be the backbreakers.
Missing inside. 0 for 2 in the ball game for JJ. Orioles 1 for 4 in these situations. Runners off first and second. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hardy, a chopper foul. The win last night, the Orioles now lead in the season series 9-8 against New York. They've won 3 out of the 8 played here at Yankee Stadium. Last year the Orioles on the road won 34 games. This year they are up to 38 with this one and tomorrow still remaining. A jam down to third. 1 easy throw over. Gets the double play. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. Base runner left on. Orioles up 3-1.
Stadium. Orioles making a push for the postseason, and Wade Miley has been on a roll last 2 starts. Could he follow it up here at the stadium? Look at the location of all these righties. Everything painted on the inside corner. The fastball in, the slider dropping down and into the righties. He has been carving the Yankees up in this ball game. 7 punch-outs for Wade Miley. His last start tied a career high with 11. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote.
Bottom half of the 6th inning. 2-3-4, Hicks, Castro, and Butler. A double for Hicks in the 1st inning, taken out on a double play, struck out his last time up. Yankees getting an RBI on the base hit by Austin in the 5th. Swing and a miss over the top. The Orioles, all 3 of their runs coming with 2 down. 0-2 count. Hicks standing out. Miley ready to rock and roll. 0-2 delivery to him, and he got him again, pulling the string. Foul tipped into the mitt.
Boy, the slow hook. Over 50% breaking balls in this ball game. The slow one, 71 miles an hour there to get Hicks. So got the firm slider working this afternoon. Great touch with the slow hook.
Turned around to make sure it was caught, and it was by Wieters. Well, Miley putting on a show here in this one. That'll bring Castro up, lined into the double play in the 1st inning, and he is struck out. He'll go after Heat. And an 0-1 count on Starlin Castro. Castro now just 3 for 20. Lifetime off Wade Miley. 0-1 delivery. Castro down to 3rd. Over the bag fair. Manny Machado's got plenty of time. 2 down in the 6th inning. Go beyond the stadium. Discover Venice on Florida's Gulf Coast. Sarasota, recently recognized as one of the top 2 happiest seaside towns in America by 2015 Coastal Living magazine. Make your plans at visitsarasota.org. And some Oriole fans in before the game today, one of whom lives there in Sarasota. And as he put it, there is no bad place to live in Sarasota. Pitch on the way, will be taken for a strike. Tom Koski and his son are up. Billy Butler has struck out, flied out. Pitch will be taken down low. Yankees just have not been able to get to Miley. They got the leadoff man on in only 1 inning, and that's the inning they scored in the 5th. Otherwise, Miley set him down.
He is not making any mistakes on the inside corner of the righties.
Just out of the reach of J.J. Hardy. A 2-out single by Butler. Well, we take a look at our Major League Notebook. We are in October, lining up for the month. The Rangers have clinched home field advantage. They will play the American League wild card winner. The Red Sox will play the Indians. Home field advantage still up for grabs on that. If they finish tied, the Red Sox have the tiebreaker. The Cubs are going to play the National League wild card winner. They'll play at Wrigley. And the Nationals will play the Dodgers. The home field advantage is still to be determined there. It's all coming into focus now. Well, it better, because there's only 1 day left. Michael Gibbons warming up. Rob Refsnyder will take the pitch. A little bit low, maybe inside. Hitting in Teixeira's spot. Came on to run for him after Teixeira picked up a base hit in the 5th inning. And Refsnyder gets his first at bat. 1-1 delivery. Another one down and into him. Taken. 2-ball, 1-strike count. Orioles after their 89th win here today. They won 81 last year, going 500, 81 and 81 in Major League Baseball. That is a significant improvement.
I remember talking with you about a month ago, and we were talking about how many wins it was going to take, and it was like 88, 89, around there.
Yep. 3-1 delivery on the way. Ground ball down to third. Manny backing up, knocks it down, gets up, makes the throw. Not in time. A Machado move, but the speed of Refsnyder, an infield hit.
Really nice play by Manny Machado. I don't know whether or not he couldn't get the ball out of the glove, but it took him that split second longer. Snyder runs pretty good. See the chopper here. He's got to play it deep. Comes up with a nice play. It's a little too long getting the ball out of the glove. Refsnyder flying down there, sniffing out that infield knock.
And again, only a 2-run difference. Yankees get the potential go-ahead run to the plate. Chase Headley, Dave Wallace out the top. Yankees trying to push something in with 2 down. Butler on at second base. Refsnyder's on at first. Headley has struck out, drawn a walk, scored the lone Yankee run. He is 8 for 30 lifetime off Miley. Takes the pitch inside for a ball. Miley coming off that long successful outing against Arizona. Run 7 hits, 8 2/3. 1-0 delivery. That's in there.
Matt Wieters have been relentless on the righties. Inside.
1-1 delivery down the line. That is going to be a fair ball. Into the corner. That will score Butler. Kim up with it. It'll be a double going into third base. And staying is Refsnyder. It's a 1-run game. 3-2 RBI Headley.
A lot of 2-out knocks here in this ball game. Breaking ball staying up and over the plate. And he hammers one with runners on. The Yankees a little comeback here, a little push here in the 6th inning. Looking at 3-2.
Headley on with the 2-bagger. Big hit for the Yankees. His 51st RBI. Well, you talk about a big at bat. Here's one. Romine has struck out fielder's choice. A base hit could score 2. Each team now with 7 hits. Romine will take the pitch for a strike. All coming with 2 down. Gibbons is ready in the bullpen. Miley to Romine, and Romine will foul it off, and Miley will get ahead of him. 0-2 count, 98 on that one.
Romine kind of cheating in that inside corner. Everything opening up on the slider there. Selling out. Good pitches for Miley here.
0-2 count, 2 down. A run in the 6th inning. Romine, a swing and a miss. Miley gets his biggest strikeout of the ball game. That is number 9. Yankees get a run on 3 hits, but they leave 2 in scoring position. Orioles lead is now 1. building. How big an out did Miley get protecting a lead? Well, you take a look. The win percentage after a lead after 6. The Orioles are 61-4. They are the best. Indians, Rangers, Yankees, and Astros. So by getting that strikeout and preserving it, we'll see if those numbers hold up for the O's.
Yeah, it's huge. Of course, big back end of the Orioles bullpen. Miley pretty impressive the way through. Talk with pitching coach Dave Wallace right there. He came up with the clutch pitch. Romine. Kirby Yates now coming out of the Yankees bullpen. Take a look at his pitch arsenal. Big fastball, low to mid-90s. And a slider change combination from Yates. 40 games this year for the Yanks with a 5.36 earned run average. 40 innings, 50 punch-outs. So it does have the big punch-out pitch. A slider down and away, the put away for Yates. Opponent's hitting .256 overall.
3 times up with the big club this year for the veteran pitcher. Adam Jones, we go to the 7th. 3 runs, 7 hits. The Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits for the Yankees. Yates delivery put up in the air, center field, wind blowing in. Hicks will be forced to come in. A pitch and an out to start the 7th. Limited tickets for any potential wild card or division series at Camden Yards still available. Go to Orioles.com/postseason. Lock in your postseason tickets by placing a deposit on a full or partial season plan for 2017. Sunday your deadline for access to postseason tickets on a guarantee. Go to postseason tickets. Find out how to get them. Young-Soo Kim. And the pitch taken for a strike. Kim 0 for 3 in the ball game, 1 for 6 in the first 2 games against the Yankees, hitting .290 coming into the ball game this year. 0-1 pitch. Yates will be up high with that. Blyer worked an inning, gave up a hit, 1 walk. Holder an inning and a third, 1 hit. Severino the starter, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 2/3. 1-1 delivery on the way, and a chopper. Nobody's at first. I am. Yates goes over, makes the play himself, unassisted. 2 down. Orioles baseball on Masson, brought to you by PNC Bank for the achiever in you, and by Antwerpen Toyota. Get in the game this season with a new Toyota from Antwerpen Toyota. 2 down, nobody on here in the 7th inning. A tight one as the Orioles had jumped out to a 3-0 lead after 3. Yankees 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Games that will speak to the wild card tonight. Detroit at Atlanta, Toronto at Boston, both 7 o'clock games. Pitch taken down low from Yates. Manny Machado's 37th home run. It came in the 3rd inning, 1 for 3 in the ball game. Got the home run off Severino, his 2nd of the year, 2nd of his career off Severino, and the fastball by Yates is inside.
Well, it was really nice to see Manny go the other way with that pitch from Severino. Pulling off a little bit, maybe some fatigue. Maybe Manny been trying a little too hard to get to this 40th home run, but backing up the Severino fastball. Take it over the right field wall.
He's had a home run off Yates in his career, 1. Manny with a 3 for 6 against the Yankee reliever.
You see Manny's power zone. You don't see many power zones like that, covering the up and away. Manny, one of the best in the business at covering the high fastball. Pitch from Severino, all in his hot zone.
That'll be away. 3 ball, 1 strike count of Machado. Weather cooling off as more clouds move in. That wind still blowing harder than ever in from left field. 3-1 pitch. Manny 3-2.
Pretty good slider right there from Yates. 3-1 count. Not too long ago where 3-1 was a fastball count. Well, you don't know. I don't want to give up on a fastball, but you see so many off-speed pitches now, and it used to be fastball hitting counts.
3-2 delivery, and that's going to be ball 4. So Yates unable to come back on him, will surrender the walk. Orioles have picked up 4 in the game, and this one comes with 2 down in the 7th inning, and will bring the Major League's leader in home runs. Mike Trumbo, the DH, 3 for 3 today with a double, 2 singles, a run scored. Bourne, the 2-out, 2 RBI base hit in the 2nd inning, and Trumbo, one of those who came across in the home run by Machado, the Orioles' 3rd run. Yates delivery to him. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Rev Snyder will get it. Throw is going to come all the way into 3rd, and he's on a bee. Out. Big out.
Yeah, you don't want to make the 3rd out there.
Rev Snyder gunned it. He saw that Manny did not hesitate at second base. Tag put on there, but Manny, with the screeching brakes, going way beyond third base, and there the 2 Bears meet. He was already called out without the necessity of making this tag. 7th inning stretch time. It remains a 1-run lead for the Orioles. By Miller Lite.
Yeah, Yankees were threatening in the 6th inning. 2 outs on the board, and they get 3 hits in a row. Romine stepping up with runners in scoring position, and Miley going to work. But thought the fastball down and in. The emotions flying right now. Miley, another gem for the Orioles. Been pitching very well lately, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. A 3-2 ball game. Yankees are back in it. I thought they got a little life after they had that inning. So this thing's going to take maybe another run, or the Oriole bullpen just keeps doing what it's been doing.
Well, I think the hope is that the Orioles bullpen just steps up. Yeah, they have been red hot here lately. They haven't given up an earned run in over 20 innings, I think it is. So you get to the back end, you start feeling pretty good. But I'll tell you what, Wade Miley has been so impressive his last 3 starts, just carving up the inside corner, playing the slider off the firm fastball and not missing his spots at all. He's still looking very good.
Well, this is the 8th consecutive start now these teams that the Orioles have had going through the rotation again, where every starter in those 8 has been outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, it has been an impressive run for the starters for sure. They're just passing the baton. There's a great feel, a great confidence among them right now, and they're just staying aggressive and going at it. Who would have thought that the Orioles starting rotation would be the key here in the last week?
Tyler Austin's coming up. Buck Showalter was ready to make a pitching change. He, I think, was anticipating that Joe Girardi was going to send a pinch hitter up, but did not happen. So Miley stays out. And the pitch taken for a strike. Austin to Reyes. Gardner at the top of the order, bottom of the 7th inning. Base hit, RBI, and he is flied out. Orioles out hitting the Yankees by 1 and have outscored them by 1. Orioles have not scored since the 3rd, with all 3 runs being charged to Severino, the starter. Brad Brock now gets up in the bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike delivery on the way. And that's the jam shot all day that the right-handers have had no chance at.
My goodness. Now it's featuring 3 actually breaking balls. You've got the 4-seam fastball, but it slowed down the big hook. Got the natural slider, and then he's cutting it as well to get the good movement in. It has been impressive. He's working with about 3 inches on that inside corner and in a little bit further. But he hasn't missed.
Had that pitch been working for him all year, you wouldn't have a right-hander average of 297.
Right.
Here's the 1-2 delivery on the way. Came back in. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Austin started in right field, has moved to first. Tommy Lane, left-hander in the bullpen. 2-2 delivery on the way. Miley again. Even the ones he's missed on have been very tough pitches.
Oh yeah, they have. That's why you're getting some broken bats. I mean, the righties are just really confused. When you're consistent in there, it just changes a whole game plan. Every right-handed hitter looks up and out over.
Ball put up in the air to center field. Adam Jones going back. Adam Jones looking at the wall. And goodbye home run. This game is tied. Tyler Austin delivers a long ball to lead off the 7th.
Wow. Well, he was pretty consistent on the inner third. We're talking about righties looking up and out over. That's exactly where this pitch ended up. And Austin did not miss it.
Torres takes.
Can't really tell the location there, but yeah, pitch on the outer third, and he doesn't miss it. It is a bomb right into the Yankees bullpen.
1-0 delivery, swung on, foul tipped into the mitt. So the Yankees have battled back from a 3-0 deficit. They put up a picket fence 5, 6, and 7 to tie this ball game up. Down to third and foul. Numbers identical. 3 runs, 8 hits for each team. And for Miley, that is the 22nd home run hit by a right-hander against him this year. He's given up 25. 1-2, Torres tags him, and then Miley's got to come out of there.
Yeah, I think the tank's on empty. A whole game full of no mistakes. Reyes getting a mistake fastball out over the plate, and of course Austin getting the mistake fastball, a game-tying home run.
The Buck Showalter is on his way out. The Yankees had the potential go-ahead run on base here in the 7th inning as they have tied it up. Tough one for Miley to have to leave, having had the lead for so long in this game.
ball game. Yankees able to tie it up. Wade just ran out of a little bit of gas there at the end of the 6th and into the 7th inning. And Michael Givens now out of the Orioles bullpen. Power fastball 64% of the time. Of course, that sidearm slot makes it real tough on the righties. Givens 8 wins out of the Orioles bullpen with a 3.18 earned run average. How about the 96 punch-outs to lead the Orioles bullpen? He's hitting just 222 overall. Righties just 157 off Givens. Lefties way up to 370. Developed a little changeup to try to keep those lefties at bay.
Givens has picked up a win against the Yankees this year in 4 previous appearances, 3 2/3 innings. He's given up 5 runs on 5 hits against the Yankees. Wade Miley will watch. Givens worked against Toronto on the 28th, 2/3 of an inning, had a strikeout, a walk, and a couple of hit batters in that game. Runner on at first, nobody out. 7th inning, top of the order. Brett Gardner. Gardner takes one way inside. 1-0.
Well, both these teams, Yankees and Orioles, very good at coming back against their opponents. Yankees actually a little bit better than the Orioles this year with 44 comeback wins. That's 3rd in Major League Baseball. Orioles 5th with 42.
For some reason, Gardner's never faced Givens. Throw over. Torreyes back. So a home run by Austin leading off the 7th. His 5th of the year has tied the ball game up, and a nail biter in a crucial game for the Orioles. 1-0 count. Gardner 0 for 3 in the ball game. Runner goes. Wieters never got a handle on that one. Pitch was up. He barely snagged it and then just couldn't get a grip.
Yeah, pretty fortunate that one didn't end up out in center field. Wieters coming out of the chute. A little surprise attack out there with the stolen base. And yeah, could not get the grip through the palm ball out to Hardy out at second base.
Reyes gets his 2nd stolen base in 3 chances, and more importantly, he gets himself into scoring position with a 2-0 count on Gardner and nobody out. Givens a look and a delivery. Gardner will take it. It is in there for a strike. Yankees are 2 for 8 today in these situations. They have left 5 on base. 4 of those in scoring position. What a turnaround for the Yankees. Good secondary lead. Torreyes a pretty good walk-off. 2-1 delivery. Ball put up in the air, left center field. Kim. Runner's going to tag. Kim's got it. He's going to go. Here's a throw coming to 3rd off the mark. Wow. Reimold out in left field for Kim, making the throw as the Orioles tried to get a better arm in there, but that one off the mark, and Reyes can fly.
Yeah, Gardner driving Reimold back, and Nolan actually on the back leg can't get behind the baseball, create a little momentum towards the target, and Torreyes off and running. Able to get in there easily. 3rd base with 1 out.
The Orioles are going to bring the infield in with 1 away. Aaron Hicks, 1 down, a runner at 3rd base. Hicks will take the pitch outside for a ball. Reimold snuck in on us there, coming out to play defense here in the 7th inning. Delivery by Givens and a swing and a miss. Kept it down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Michael Givens change up right there. Kind of learned this change up from Darren O'Day. Darren had some problems with the lefties. It's the same style of pitcher. Fastball, slider dominant. Find something to keep the lefties honest. Good change up down and away there.
Hicks is 1 for 1 off Givens. And that'll be outside, working him away and low on the first 3. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Torreyes moving up on a stolen base and a fly ball to get into scoring position at 3rd. And Aaron Hicks trying to get him in. 2-1. The delivery. Swing and a miss. Same place. Can't get that one. 2-2.
Well, another changeup right there. That's 4 changeups in a row from Michael Givens. And a pretty good location. Down and away. Good fade action.
Here's the 2-2 delivery. 95 away. So a 3-ball, 2-strike count. 1 away, 3-3 ball game. Miley, the starter, on the bench. Pena, the catcher, talking with him. 3-2 pitch. He walked him. Only the second walk Yankees have picked up today.
Trying to get him with the change again. Just missing. Patient at bat there by Hicks.
Hart, left-hander in the bullpen. Now, of course, the potential ground ball double play. Infield looked in. They'll back up double play depth. Starlin Castro has hit into a double play, a line drive double play, and has struck out and grounded out. Castro 1 for 4 off Givens. Hicks back to the bag. Postseason implications on the line in a 3-3 ball game here in the bottom half of the 7th. Runners off first and third. Castro a chopper. Castro can fly. They got to get 2. And they do. Works out of the inning as J.J. Hardy, the short hop, went to second, got Hicks, and then on to get Castro at first base. A run in. Austin delivered the home run, and this ball game after 7 is tied. Regular season, they'll wrap it up with Kevin Gausman for the Orioles, Luis Sessa going for the Yankees. Our coverage on MASN at 2:30. O's Extra presented by Jeep. The game at 3. All the access you need right here on MASN.
Pretty exciting finish tomorrow. There's a tie ball game here in the top of the 8th, and the Yankees back to the bullpen. Tyler Clippard, the veteran righty. Pretty good fastball, low 90s. It's a devastating changeup. His best pitch, though, good splitty, slider and curve to go along with it. 3.63 earned run average for Clippard this year. Came over from the Diamondbacks, actually, after the Yankees traded Chapman and Miller. They needed somebody to fortify the back end of the bullpen. Clippard the guy. Opponent's hitting 234 overall.
We go to the 8th inning in a tie ball game. Orioles' Matt Wieters will lead it off, and the pitch will be taken inside for a ball. Wieters 2 for 7 off Tyler Clippard. Yates worked an inning. Gave up 1 hit and 1 walk. Got out of the 7th inning without surrendering a run. Clippard's delivery. Wieters lifts that one to right field, back near the warning track, and a running catch made for F. Snyder. 1 away in the 8th. The most popular way to follow the Orioles postseason push is with MLB.com at bat, #1 app for live baseball. Enjoy game day, live game video highlights, StatCast news, and more. Get MLB.com at bat on your favorite devices now. One down. Here's Chris Davis. Full shift on against him in the infield. Outfield deep. Goes right into that shift and right to Ref Snyder.
Yeah.
2 down.
Hard hit balls by the Orioles. Much luck there.
2 down here in the 8th. Clippard back up to the top of the bump and will face Jonathan Scope. The base hit, 1 for 3 in the ball game. Clippard's delivery to him will be there for a strike. Scope 1 for 3 off Clippard lifetime. Clippard working against the Orioles for the 4th time. He's had 2 2/3 innings previously. No runs, 2 hits against the O's. 0-1 deliveries way up. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Now the Yankees have turned this into a nail biter, coming back from that 3-0 deficit.
Well, Miley had been pitching so well, and it just seemed like the game had an Oriole feel to it. And you had mentioned in the middle of the ball game, it's still a very close game. And unfortunately, a couple mistakes. Miley getting a little bit tired there in the middle of the ball game to that game-tying homer.
Miley ended up 3 runs, 9 hits, 6+. He walked 1. He struck out 9. Pop up, foul territory, and out of play. Two ball, 2 strike count on Jonathan. Yankee bullpen's gotten it done. Severino only went 3 2/3. The bullpen the rest of the way has only given up 3 hits, no runs. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Outfield shaded to right. Deep. Timeout asked for by the catcher. See that gap in left center field. Gardner's way back in left. 2-2 delivery to Scope.
Oh.
Just a little bit high.
They didn't flinch, did they?
I hope so.
Cut that one loose. Missed everybody.
Here's the 3-2 delivery on the way. Scope in the air. This looks like a Ref Snyder inning. And he's got it, and he'll keep on coming. 3 fly balls to right. Middle part of the order, starting with a cleanup man coming up for the Yankees. First World Series game ever played was on this date. Deacon Felipe of Pittsburgh defeated Cy Young of the Red Sox. Jimmy Sebring of Pittsburgh at the first World Series home run. There's the program. 1903 World Series. And in 1950, Bert Shotton and Connie Mack became the last managers to wear street clothes in the dugout. And there is Connie Mack, the manager.
How about that? I like that.
Natalie attired.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good, didn't it?
I love that. Heck yeah.
1950, the last time. So that'll be it for Givens. Donnie Hart's going to come on. 3-3 ball game.
Has been really effective for the O's since his recall. Fastball 46%. Very effective from the sidearm slot. That cross-body delivery helps that breaking ball, the slider, play up as well. Just a .50 earned run average in his 18 innings of work. 12 punch-outs, 6 walks for Donnie Hart. The reason he's in there, lefty's just a 135 batting average.
McCann was announced as the pinch hitter before the change, so Brian McCann comes on and faces a lefty, hitting for the DH Billy Butler. Hart's delivery to him, swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch to start him out, and McCann way out in front. Hart's done well against the Yankees this year. This is game 6. He's given up no runs, 5 hits in 5 2/3 innings against the Yankees. 0-1 count on McCann. McCann will foul that one off. He's trying to lift one here and give the Yankees a lead in this game.
Absolutely. McCann one home run away from 20 this season. A nice little string of 9 consecutive years, I think, of 20 home runs.
McCann had a 2 for 4 in the ball game last night, starting as the DH. 0-2 delivery on the way, and McCann a towering fly in the shift. Jonathan Scope was already in the outfield, so he has to come in a little bit, puts it away. 1 down, 8th inning. Another pitching change, matchups. Hart will work the 3rd of an inning, get the out. Givens worked an inning, gave up just 1 walk, zeros across on the rest of it. Well, you're vying to get to the postseason. You do everything you can, put yourself in the best position.
with a power fastball. Cross-body delivery. 90s with the heater. Changeup. His bread and butter secondary pitch. One of the best in the game. Just a 1.60 earned run average for Brock. 10 wins out of the O's bullpen with a couple of saves. 91 punch-outs. Power righty. The opponents down to just a 196 overall batting average. The righties' trouble against Brock. Just 121.
Looks like Jacoby Ellsbury. Jacoby Ellsbury picking a bat up as soon as Brock came onto the mound. Now Ellsbury is going to hit for Ref Snyder. This is in the Teixeira spot originally. Nobody on, one down here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Brad Brock goes to work, and the pitch will be taken away. Ellsbury 0 for 5, lifetime off Brad Brock. Brock's delivery, and that will cut down and in. Both these teams going all out, looking for a W here in the 8th inning of a 3-3 ball game. Betances in the bullpen. Brock's 2-0 delivery on the way, and that will miss. So the count goes to 3-0. Chase Headley, the on deck batter. Then Romine would be due up. Brock with a 3-0. Ellsbury's going to take all the way. It'll be in there for a strike. Brad Brock against the Yankees this year, game number 5. He's given up 1 run, 5 hits in 4 1/3 innings against New York. 3-1 delivery on the way. Ellsbury takes it, and he's on. So Brock surrenders the walk. The first batter he faces. 3rd walk the Yankees have picked up today. 1 down, 1 on.
Good speed at first as well.
Yeah. Chase Headley's been a going concern in the game. He walked in the 5th and scored. Picked up an RBI double in the 6th inning. Austin has had an RBI single and a home run. Those are the 3 Yankee runs. Ooh. Fouled hard off Wieters.
Headley cutting it loose right here. Fastball about center cut, and Wieters wearing it in the forehead.
Headley's got a 2 for 3. Lifetime off Brad Brock. Ellsbury edging off first, draws the throw.
You definitely have to be careful with Ellsbury over there. He's starting to get a little walking lead. Over there, he's got 20 bags on the year. You see 20 stolen bases in 28 attempts.
Chase Headley with the 0-1 count. Runner not going. Wieters had to scoop that pitch low down at the feet and took a look over at first base. But Ellsbury wasn't going.
Nice play once again by Wieters. Brock yanking that one across the body. A backhand pick by Wieters.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Brock a look, runner not going. Will miss the outside corner. And the count goes 2-1. Adam Jones, as always, shallow in center field. Even here late with the runner on, Adam plays in 2-3 steps more than most center fielders would at this point. Headley, 2 ball, 1 strike count. Infield double play depth. Headley takes it, and that misses. Count goes to 3-1. Brad Brock has been a workhorse for the Orioles this year. He is their leader in the unofficial tabulation of holds. Leads the club with 71 appearances, 24 holds. 3-1 delivery. Ripped. Fair ball down the line, third base. Here goes Ellsbury to third. In the corner, Bourne. They'll hold him up at third. It'll be a double. Chase Headley, 2 doubles in his last 2 at-bats.
Man, just sneaking one down that right field line. Fortunately, the Orioles, a nice play by Bourne down there. Get a little tricky in the right field corner here at Yankee Stadium. Bourne getting it right back in. See Davis bouncing off, then trying to get right back on the line, just eluding the diving effort. And Bourne able to cut it off before it bounces off the wall, right back into the infield. There's the effort by Davis, just out of the reach.
Joe Espada, third base coach, was all ready to send Ellsbury if that ball had taken one little hop. But Bourne played it cleanly. The infield again is in. Here is Austin Romine. Again, the Yankees threatening with only 1 away. Romine will take it. It will miss inside for a ball. Ellsbury on at third base. Headley's on at second. Yankees now have 10 hits, out hitting the Orioles 10-8. Ball game tied at 3 in the 8th inning. 1-0 delivery. Romine takes it, and that misses. And the count goes to 2-0. Romine 1 for 1. Lifetime off Brock.
Brad falling behind a couple of the Yankees hitters here. Hit strike 1. That was a problem.
2-0 delivery on the way. That's going to fall in for a base hit. It will score. Ellsbury. Play is coming to the plate. Cut off. Ball was cut off. And Headley was not exactly going with a head of steam. And 2 runs scored. The Yankees have a 5-3 lead.
Wow, I don't know what that was all about. And Rimo picked that one up right behind the shortstop. Romine clutch hitting here, getting a slider off the end of the bat, finding some of that outfield grass. You see Nolan coming in. Headley was being held up the whole way, and he ended up pointing at something and just kind of walking home as the ball was cut. Wow.
First time the Yankees have been on top, 5-3. And a swing and a miss by Tyler Austin. So a big 8th inning, 2 runs in. They've scored in the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th against the Orioles in this ball game, and Austin's been a part of that. 2 RBIs. He's had a home run and a single. 0-1 count, 1 down. And the pitch, did he go? Nope. One ball, 1 strike count on Austin. What a turn of events in this ball game. The Orioles moving along, dominating the game with Wade Miley on the mound with a 3-0 lead until the 5th inning. And then the Yankees started chipping away. And now they've done more than chip away. That one taken for a strike, and the count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, they put together some good at-bats the second half of this ball game. Making the pitchers work.
5 runs, 11 hits for the Yankees. Austin takes it inside. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Detroit at Atlanta. Toronto at Boston. They'll be getting underway in about half an hour. 2 ball, 2 strike delivery, and that's down low. A lot of pitches being thrown here by Brad Brock, as the Yankees not biting on some stuff that looks pretty good.
Yeah, you're making those type of pitches where you kind of expect A batter to cooperate. Maybe a check swing here and there, some soft contact, but they are forcing Brock to put it on the plate.
Should be the 19th pitch he's thrown. And that is there for a strike. No questions asked. He gets the K. Austin retired, 2 down.
Right down the middle here. Some frustration. Just cut it loose, 94 miles an hour.
Two away. Torreyes in the number 9 spot. He'll take it outside for a ball. He's had a couple of singles, stolen base. 2 for 3 in the ball game. 1-0 count with 2 down. And a check swing. Did he go? No. Yankees with the run scoring here off Brad Brock. The Orioles bullpen had gone 24 1/3 innings of scoreless innings pitched prior to the Yankees getting on here. Reyes swinging at a pitch that he did not see. He pulled out on that. The ball was down and away. 2-1.
You get the 2-0 on Brad Brock, and you definitely sell out on a fastball. He just dropped a nasty breaking ball on him there.
2 ball, 1 strike count. Runner off first base. Torreyes takes one. That's there. Hart came on and got the first out. McCann. Then Ellsbury drew the walk. The double by Headley set it up. Romine got the 2 RBI single. 2-2 delivery on the way by Brock is outside. So a full count, 3-2. Romine will be running. The Orioles are not going to give him an extra step. Davis will stay in the bag. 3-2 delivery. And that's a walk, and Brock slams his fist into the glove. He has walked 2, and that's going to be it for Brad Brock. So the inning goes on for the Yankees as they'll turn the Oliver Drake sign on in the Orioles bullpen. And the top of the order, Gardner, due up against him.
Nice little roll himself. Fastball 54%. Starting to really command it. Low 90s with the heater, but his bread and butter, the split finger. Throw it at any time. 408 earned run average. Picked up a win. 19 2/3 innings work here for the Orioles this season with 21 punch outs. Opponents hitting just 156 off Oliver. Couple home runs given up.
The Yankees inning continues, and obviously a very big at bat here. Yankees leading at 5-3. Runners on at first and second, 2 down. And Brett Gardner, the leadoff batter, coming up. Gardner has had an 0 for 4 in the ball game. He did not play in the game last night. The Yankees try and add some more with 2 already in. Gardner steps back. Pitch, though, is in there for a strike. Yankees have gone 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position. They've had a lot of chances here in the ball game, and they've come from the 5th inning on.
Yeah, they picked up 9 hits and 4 walks. That's the 5th inning.
Here's the 0-1 delivery on the way. Check swing. That's a strike. So quickly Drake gets ahead of Gardner. 0-2.
You just saw the 2 splitties. One for a get me over strike. The other hard and buried. We'll get ahead. So you see a guy with a great split finger, and obviously that is his big put away pitch, but he has been pitching backwards a little bit here recently. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to sneak a fastball by it.
0-2, 2 down. Gardner will foul it back. Romine on at second base. He had the 2 RBI base hit. And over at first to Reyes, who's drawn the walk. Oh, 2 outs. Betances standing watching in the bullpen. The Yankee closer ready to come on in the 9th inning. Gardner will take it away. Count goes to 1-2. Brad Brock charged with the 2 runs in here in the 8th inning.
Brad had a little bump in the road after the All-Star break. He had a dominant first half. Maybe overused a little bit. Fatigue may have set in August and seemed to kind of get out of it. Had a great month of September. Couldn't really find it today.
2-ball, 2-strike count. Orioles will get their shot. They'll have Bourne, Hardy, and Jones due up in the 9th inning. Right now what they're hoping is it is going to be just a 2-run differential.
Yeah, Betances has had some problems of his own.
Yep, he's been used mightily. Here's the 2-2 delivery on the way. That's going to get down the line. Oh, what a big hit. Romine's going to score. Torreyes is going to score. Maybe. Here's the throw. Hardy at 2. Hopper. It gets away from Wieters. Over to third goes Gardner. He'll have a double and 2 RBIs. 7-3.
Oliver Drake getting ahead. Tough to get it by the veteran lefty. Gardner slapping one down the left field line. A risky send here, but why not? Got a 3-run lead, take the chance, and a couple hops. Wieters can't hold on to the bounce. And Torreyes, huge tack-on run there.
So Gardner, a 2 RBI double. He's at third base, moving up on the throw. 7-3, 12-hit attack by the Yankees. And the pitch taken away for a ball. For Gardner, RBIs 40 and 41. He's had 2. Romine's had 2. As the Yankees explode here in the 8th inning. Aaron Hicks takes a strike. Hicks has had a double, a walk, couple of strikeouts. Credit where due to the Yankees. They fell behind 3-0. They could have just died.
Yeah.
Said to heck with it. We got one more game. Let's get out of here. They didn't.
And I think that was kind of the feel. And I think we may have felt it up here in the booth, but I think the Orioles players kind of felt that too. That the Orioles were just going to fold up the tent, or the Yankees, and just say, all right, well, the Orioles have the lead. They're just going to keep putting it on us. And boy, they kept battling back.
That 7th inning, Austin's home run. They got him to within 1. I think really ignited them. And they decided it was not over. Check swing and 1 around. Home plate umpire will make the call. That tied it up, the Austin home run. And you could just kind of see the Yankees felt, you know something, we're in this ball game. This thing's not over, and out they came. And now they got a 7-3 lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. That ball will go to Jonathan Scope at second base, and the play made to record the out. Hicks is retired. The Yankees 4 runs in the 8th inning. They'll be charged to Brock. We go to the 9th. Orioles baseball unmasked is brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. Well, an amazing Yankee comeback here at Yankee Stadium as they have the 7-3 lead. And here's the closer.
Yeah, taking it to the back end of their bullpen. The fastball 43% of the time, 95 to 100 miles an hour with the heater, but loves the breaking ball. The power curve. Got about 83 to 87 miles an hour. 12 saves. Opponents down to 201 batting average, but he has been getting hit up a little bit here last couple outings. I think fatigue finally starting to take hold of Betances. He has been used, led all relievers last 2 years in innings pitched.
So Betances on to be a new battery mate. McCann will stay on to do the catching. Jacoby Ellsbury in center, and Hicks moves to right field. And here we go with a much tougher road to hold for the Orioles before that Gardner 2 RBI double. It'll be taken up high for a ball. Michael Bourne, he's drawn 2 walks, had a 2 RBI single. Manny Machado's had his 37th home run. The Orioles have not scored since the 3rd inning, as it's the Yankee bullpen that has done the shutdown job so far on this Saturday afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bourne.
It's not that easy facing a different pitcher every inning. I will say that. And with the September call-ups, of course, bullpen's kind of filled up here. So Girardi had that ability after Severino left the ball game. Every inning a different pitcher.
Betances delivery, and that will miss, and the Orioles need base runners here, so Bourne can draw a walk. He certainly will be more than happy to take it. 3 ball, 1 strike count. Betances delivers. Bourne foul tips. Against the Orioles this year, Betances has an 0-2 record. He is 1 for 1 in saves. 8th game, 3 runs, 4 hits, 7 1/3 innings off him. 3 ball, 2 strike delivery on the way, and the ground to first, off the glove. Betances covers and didn't get him. He couldn't find the bag. And again, the speed of Bourne allows him to reach.
Man, I'm watching the Toronto series, and Betances, as we know about the big arm, but not that great of a fielder. And got to the base with a little hesitation, getting that right foot down on top of it, and Bourne's left foot beats Betances' right. How about this for bang bang? Bourne flying down the line. Ba-boom. Bourne wins.
Oh, the Orioles get one on. Bourne a big day. 2 hits, 4 times up, 4 times on, 2 RBIs. Here's J.J. Hardy. Orioles with 9 hits in the game. Hardy 0 for 3. Betances delivers, runner goes, and they'll let him go. No stolen base, defensive indifference on it. Hardy 0 for 4 off Betances. 0-1 delivery. Will be there for a strike. 0-2. Adam Jones on deck. 33,222 the announced attendance. Ticket sales 33,222. 7-3 lead. The Yankees top of the 9th inning. That'll be outside. Scoop made by McCann. Well, stays this way, it certainly is going to set up an interesting Sunday and maybe an interesting Monday.
That is.
The Orioles still have 3 outs to work with in this ball game. Now they have 2.
All those breaking balls, and makes a Betances fastball look like 101. Oh, wait a second. It is 101 miles an hour up and away to Hardy. Tough to get to. Almost impossible.
1 down, Adam Jones. Adam with the 0 for 4. He's 1 for 9 in the first 2 games, a home run. 1 down in the 9th. Adam will take the pitch for a strike. Adam is 2 for 13 off Betances. Yankee win here will even up the season series at 9 apiece, and the Orioles will go 3-6 here in New York. 0-1 delivery. Jones on a hard cut may have gotten a piece of McCann.
McCann got it underneath the face mask.
Ooh. Visit MASNsports.com/Care First. Vote for tonight's Care First Fearless Player of the Game. Live fearless with a name trusted for over 75 years. Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield. Boy, McCann took that one.
Take a look at the firm fastball. Hitting him right under the chin. Wow.
It's hardly enough room for the ball to get through there, but of course it does. 0-2 count. 2 down.
Pretty nasty breaking ball right there. Well located. 88 miles an hour. It's firm. Good finish to get Adam Jones for the 2nd out.
Pedro Alvarez will be the pinch hitter.
There's the knuckle curve.
Alvarez up with 2 down here in the 9th inning. Orioles have Michael Bourne down at second base, but they trail 7-3. And now everybody will scoreboard watch if this ends this way. They're going to get underway in just a few minutes. Detroit at Atlanta, Toronto at Boston, as this race is going to go right down to the final day for the wild card spot, apparently. 1-0 delivery. There it is. Orioles up on Toronto by 1 for the top wild card. Detroit's just a half game up for the 2nd, and Seattle only 1 game out for the 2nd. Oakland at Seattle tonight. Outside corner strike to Pedro. 1-2 delivery, and the ball game's over. Betances strikes the side out. Ninth inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. A dramatic comeback win, 7-3 for the Yankees. The win will go to Clippard. He's 2-3. Brock will take the loss. He is 10-4. Betances picks up his save, number 13. And it comes to tomorrow now. 2 hours, 54 minutes. 7-3 Yankees.